Right, we're here, GetDarkerTV, we're here with Breakage. Breakage, how are we?
Not bad, how are you?
I'm alright, thanks for having us down.
Thank you.
Nice place.
Hole.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, we're going to come onto the studio
Yep.
in a minute, but a few questions I've got for you.
Okay.
One of them we're going to come on to is about the single, which we'll cover in more detail in a minute. But
Okay.
before we come into any of that, 2010, I just want to go back a little bit.
Okay.
One of the highlights, or one of the highlighted names, was the name Breakage, whether it was mainstream, underground, remixes, solo.
Shampoo. And Breakage shampoo. It's all the rage.
Have you got a highlight for last year?
Probably somewhere in between, obviously, the Claire Maguire remix done really well, which was really nice, considering I didn't think anyone would like it in the first place. Probably like career-wise, like moving in here was really big. Like finally moving out of the bedroom and actually having somewhere to go. When you feel like you got somewhere to go, and it makes you like, I come down, I'm all like, yeah, gonna make some tunes, as opposed to, yeah, you're gonna get up and watch Jeremy Kyle for a bit, go to the toilet, chat to my mates on the phone, watch a bit more telly. By the time the day's done, I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
So like now it's like, okay, right, I've got this place, you have to pay for it. So in order to pay for it, you got to make money. So you got to make some music, and I prefer it. It gives me more like, I feel like I have a job. Chasing Status used to be in this room, and they moved to a bigger studio downstairs. And I knew if I didn't take it, well, Shy knew if I didn't take it, I'd kick myself afterwards.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we're actually going to do this, move out of the bedroom. And it was scary, and it took a bit of time to adjust, I think. But I think it was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've had better results since I've moved in here. Like, and I found my work ethic's changed. Like, with me and Shy working on bits together, you know, like ILP, me helps me, blah, blah, blah. And that sort of, you know what I mean, it makes it like, it's easier to be closer, like it feels more like a labelled family-ish. Obviously you got other people here, but at least there's two of us, so it makes it a lot easier in that way, definitely. You know what I mean, if I want to play him a tune, or if he wants to come in and see what I'm up to, make sure that I'm not just sitting here watching EastEnders, which is usually the case.
Early bird or a late riser? So if you've got your own pad here, I assume it's 24-hour access?
Yeah.
What time do you normally get here in the mornings or in the evenings?
It used to be in the evenings. I used to get here at like, maybe like 5, 6, and then leave at around like 9 in the morning. And then I went on tour in Australia and started, like, it just messed up my body clock. It messed it up in a way that it's a normal body clock now. So like today I got up really early today. I got up at like, I think it's like 9 o'clock.
Really
so
early?
Yeah, it's by like 10:30.
Really early at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, that's early.
I'm going to call it the single.
Yeah.
It's probably the best thing I've heard this year.
Well, it's February.
We're almost in March. No, we're almost in March. And I heard it very, very late. As I said to you on GetDarkerTV when you was down,
Yeah.
I only get hooked up by Naomi there.
Oh.
I don't get hooked up by you. So thanks, Naomi. Fighting Fire. Fighting Fire. Let's talk about it. The track, Jess Mills, obviously.
Yes.
Digital Soundboy.
Yep.
Remember when it's out?
It's out on Sunday digitally. The physical copies are out on Monday, the 28th of February.
What could be better? What could be better than fighting fire with you?
Jess Mills, let's talk about the vocalist on that.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything about her?
Good singer.
Yep.
Me and her have been working together a lot. She's been signed to Island Records.
Wow.
So we started working together on her album, for me producing her album.
It's been labelled obviously as a massive crossover between trance, house, dubstep. Is that going to change your production maybe? Is to that style going forward, or is that just a one-off?
You know, it's one of those things I didn't set out to be like, I'm going to make this hybrid of this and the other. It was just like, I'll make this if I really like it.
Simple as that.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, pretty much.
So another track, obviously, that's massive in dubstep is Hard, Newham Generals.
Yes.
This track, Fighting Fire, Jess Mills.
Both vocal tunes.
Which was the toughest to put together for you?
Because obviously, Hard, the music had already been put in place fully with together, and it was just more a case of rearranging it and sort of tailoring it to Newham Generals.
I'm that lyrical father, name an MC that spits harder than me and my partner, cause me and my partner.
When you have like MCs, you don't have to worry about pitch and all the little tiny things. It's a lot easier to get that result. You don't have to really do layers and layers of the same vocal sounding exactly the same. It's more like get a solid lead and then do little background bits like follow up on the odd word. And then with vocals, obviously you have to get like the timing and the words, pronunciation. If something's badly pronounced in the song, it's just confusing. So you have to worry about that, and then after you've got all of that and the pitch and all that and the right tone, you then have to do it again for another track, and again for another track, and again for another track. Then you have to move on to the chorus and add more for the chorus and add this and add that. So it's definitely more time consuming. A 10 volt as opposed to MCs, definitely. So happy with both results though. Yeah.
Locked in like them, man are odd. Man are locked in like them, man are odd. Everybody's locked in like them, man are 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 odd.
I have a live show in the works.
Right. Any
Scary.
deadline? Any deadline? Will it be done for the summer or?
Yeah, it kicks off in May.
Right.
I can't remember the first date of it, but it kicks off in May. So that should be interesting. As I've never done anything like that before in a live environment. I'll find it hard enough to play a tune when someone's in the room if it's not finished. Even if it is finished, sometimes I'm like, oh, what do you reckon of that? So that'd be interesting. I'm just sort of working out how to. I don't want it to be, you see, a lot of things where it's people just oh, look at you just checking emails, stuff like that.
Hiding behind your laptop.
Because I find even when I'm DJing, I use Serato obviously, and people are like, why is he always looking at the computer? It's like, well, because I have to look to see what tune I'm getting. That's why I'm typing stuff in. I'm not there writing a Twitter message to everyone just playing in Cambridge right now. No, I'm trying to find tunes. It's like people just see a computer and think, oh well, that's not. So I want to sort of have it so if possible, you don't even see the computer at all. But just trying to work out to do sort of as much as possible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Within a live environment, but not so that every tune sounds completely different and sounds really rubbish. The tunes still sound good, but I can sort of change and a lot of thought going into
seeing
this.
that?
Yeah, it's been going around in my head. I have dreams about Ableton now. Different possibilities of doing a live show.
Rest of this year, you're hitting the beginning of it very hard with Fighting Fire. Any info on what's next other than a live show?
New album. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Working on an album now. Aim to have it finished before the end of the year. So it'll come out early next year.
Yeah.
For example. Because it's everyone's like, oh, you're making a new album pretty fast. It's by the time I do finish on the schedule, which I never do, is it should sort of hit 2 years after Foundation. So I'm in here every day, working on little loops and stuff, hoping that I'll find a good one. And then that's pretty much my whole year. Live, DJing, album, and I'm doing a lot of production involved with other people.
Yeah.
Obviously Jess, and then a few other people I'm not going to mention, just in case the tunes never come out.
Right. And then obviously, a quick reminder, Fighting Fire is out.
28th of February. Makes a good late Christmas present.
Right, I have to say thank you very much.
Oh, it's a pleasure,
speaking
mate.
to us. Always a pleasure, Breakage.
Hey.
I'll quit James now.
No.